Welcome to Parenthood, where you will suddenly become an expert on a topic you never thought you'd study: baby poop. It might seem strange, but those dirty diapers are one of the best windows into your baby's health. New parents often worry about every little change they see, and that is completely normal. Is this color okay? Is my baby pooping too much or too little? These are questions I hear all the time in my office. Understanding what to expect can ease your mind and help you know when something might be amiss. So let's talk about what's going on in your little one's diaper during those first few special weeks. In the very beginning, your baby will pass something called meconium. This isn't like any poop you've ever seen before. It is a very dark, greenish-black substance that is thick, sticky, and tar-like. It can be quite a surprise for new parents. Meconium is made up of things your baby ingested while still in the womb, like amniotic fluid, lanugo, and mucus. Your baby will pass this for the first 2 to 4 days of life. Seeing this tarry stool is a good sign. It shows that your baby's bowels are working just as they should be, which is a fantastic start. After the meconium has passed, you will see what is called transitional stool. This is a sign that your baby has started digesting breast milk or formula. This poop is usually a bit lighter in color, often a greenish-brown, and it is less sticky than meconium. You will typically see this around day 3 to day 5. The frequency of these bowel movements can vary a lot from baby to baby. Some newborns will poop after every single feeding, while others might only go once a day. Both can be perfectly normal as your baby's digestive system gets up and running. Once your baby is feeding well, their poop will settle into a more regular pattern. For breastfed babies, the poop is often a mustardy yellow color. It might look a bit seedy, loose, or even watery. It usually has a mild, almost sweet smell. Formula-fed babies, on the other hand, tend to have poop that is a bit more solid, like the consistency of peanut butter. The color is often a tan, yellow-brown, or greenish-brown, and it has a stronger, more noticeable odor. Don't be surprised if your baby grunts or turns red while pooping. Their little muscles are still learning how to work. As your baby grows, you might notice a whole rainbow of colors in their diaper, and most of them are nothing to worry about. Yellow and green are the most common colors you will see. Yellow, especially a mustard yellow shade, is very typical for breastfed babies. Green poop is also very common and can happen for many reasons. Sometimes it means your baby is getting more foremilk than hindmilk during breastfeeding. It can also be caused by something in mom's diet, a sensitivity to formula, or even just a sign that food is moving through their system quickly. A little green now and then is usually fine. Brown and orange poop are also completely normal colors on the baby poop spectrum. These colors are very common, especially once your baby starts eating solid foods. Just like in adults, what your baby eats can directly affect the color of their stool. For example, if you feed your baby pureed carrots, don't be shocked to see bright orange poop in their diaper the next day. Similarly, dark brown poop is typical for formula-fed babies and older babies who are eating a variety of foods. Seeing these earthy tones is a good sign that your baby's digestive system is maturing and processing different nutrients. While most colors are okay, there are a few that should make you pick up the phone and call your pediatrician right away. White or chalky gray poop is a major red flag. This can indicate a serious problem with your baby's liver or gallbladder, meaning they are not producing or processing bile correctly. Bile is what gives poop its typical color, so a lack of color is a sign that something is blocking its path. This is a rare condition, but it requires immediate medical attention to prevent long-term complications. So never ignore pale, clay-like stools in your baby's diaper. Another color to watch for is red. Now, sometimes red can be caused by something harmless, like beets or red food coloring in your baby's food. However, red can also be a sign of blood in the stool. Bright red streaks could indicate a small tear near the anus, often from constipation or a milk protein allergy. Black poop, after the meconium stage has passed, is also a concern. It can be a sign of digested blood from higher up in the digestive tract. If you see white, red, or black poop, it is always best to call your doctor to be safe. As your baby transitions from a diet of only milk to one that includes solid foods, their poop will change dramatically. This usually happens around 6 months of age. The poop will become thicker, darker in color, and much smellier. You might even see undigested bits of food in there. like corn kernels or pieces of peas. This is normal because your baby's digestive system is still learning how to process these new, more complex foods. The frequency might change as well. Some babies will poop more often, while others will go less. This is all part of the natural progression as they grow. Constipation is a common concern for parents, especially when babies start solids or switch formulas. A constipated baby will have hard, dry, pebble-like stools that are difficult to pass. They might strain, cry, or seem very uncomfortable during a bowel movement. Keep in mind that straining alone isn't always a sign of constipation. It's the consistency of the poop that matters most. Common causes include a change in diet, not getting enough fluids, or a sensitivity to a certain food. For toddlers, holding in their poop can also lead to constipation, creating a difficult cycle. On the other end of the spectrum is diarrhea. This is when your baby has very frequent, loose, and watery stools that are much more explosive than their normal poop. The main causes of diarrhea in babies and toddlers are usually infections from a virus or bacteria. It can also be caused by a food allergy, a sensitivity to a new food, or taking antibiotics. The biggest danger with diarrhea is dehydration. It is crucial to ensure your baby is getting plenty of fluids like breast milk, formula, or an electrolyte solution if your doctor recommends it, to replace what they are losing. When your baby starts solids, introducing certain foods can help with constipation. Pea foods are great for this: prunes, pears, peaches, and plums. A little bit of water or diluted prune juice can also help get things moving for babies over 6 months old. For diarrhea, stick to a simple diet and focus on hydration. If constipation or diarrhea lasts for more than a day or two, or if your baby seems very sick, it's always best to check in with your pediatrician. They can help you figure out the cause and the best way to help your little one feel better. Most of the time, the changes you see in your baby's poop are a normal part of their growth and development. However, there are specific signs that warrant a call to your doctor. You should always call if you see white, chalky, black, or red poop. You should also call if your baby has diarrhea that is accompanied by a fever, vomiting, or signs of dehydration, like fewer wet diapers, a dry mouth, or sunken eyes. Persistent constipation that doesn't get better with simple dietary changes is another reason to seek medical advice. Trust your instincts. If you are worried, it is always better to ask. Being prepared can make diaper changes a much smoother process. Set up a dedicated changing station with everything you need within arm's reach: diapers, wipes, diaper cream, and a change of clothes. This way, you never have to leave your baby unattended on the changing table. A distraction can also be a lifesaver, especially with a squirmy baby. A special toy that they only get during diaper changes can keep them occupied. For messy poops, use the front of the dirty diaper to wipe away the majority of it before you go in with wipes. As your child grows into a toddler, diaper changes can become a real wrestling match. Try to make it a positive experience rather than a battle. You can sing songs, play peekaboo, or talk to them about what you are doing. Giving them a sense of control can also help. Let them choose which diaper they want or have them help by holding the wipes. If they really resist lying down, you can even try changing them while they are standing up. This phase will pass, so a little bit of patience and creativity can go a long way in making it less stressful for both of you. Remember, every baby is unique, and their poop patterns will be too. Try not to compare your baby to others. What is normal for one baby might be different for another. As you get to know your little one, you will become familiar with their personal normal. The journey of parenthood is filled with learning, and understanding your baby's poop is just one small but important piece of the puzzle. Be patient with yourself and your baby, and never hesitate to reach out to your pediatrician for guidance. You are doing a great job, and you've got this.